Morning, amigos. Dr. Doug here. The day after Appreciation Day. Yeah, I ate a whole pizza. Drank 2 cans of ale, which I never do. No. So, I read an article this morning in the BBC. It's mental health. 1 in 4 young women struggling. This is in England. But I am sure the same thing is happening here. Nearly 1 in 4 young women has a mental illness, with emotional problems such as depression and anxiety the most common, figures for England show. This is especially true for women between the age of 17 and 19, twice as likely to have mental problems as men of the same age. I think most men don't really understand how hard it is to be a woman in this culture, in this patriarchy. I have a friend, Rhonda Woodhouse, who works exclusively with women. She does Ayurvedic body work. She's a miracle. But she tells me that women are constantly on, like on stage. And it's much more difficult for women to let go. In her body work, this is what she's noticed. And she worked in a spa, so she's worked with a lot of men. But this just points out the fact that the pressures on women are humongous. And pressures on men too, but on women they're even worse. And young women struggling with who they are and what's important, they're constantly pressured to look like Hollywood models from every direction. I mean, it's tough. I mean, that's what putting on makeup every morning is about. I don't put on makeup. That's what spending all kinds of money on hair and nails. I don't spend any money on hair. But I used to get a haircut, but it's just a haircut. Clothes, shoes, behaving nicely, pleasing everybody, right? Pleasing everybody except yourself. And counseling helps. It only helps so far because we live in a sick society. But they need counseling. They don't need drugs unless their mental disorder prevents them from getting anywhere in counseling, because drugs are only a temporary measure. Same thing with anything else. So, I admire women who wear their hair short, who don't wear makeup, who are not always showing as much skin as possible. We see that in a lot of young women. And they're trying to look sexy, but, inside they're not sexy. So, to my male friends watching this, let's have a little understanding. Okay? And the women watching this, just really try to be yourself. Don't be on all the time. Let people accept you for who you are. And like my father told me, if everybody likes you, you're doing something wrong. Everybody can't like you. If you are yourself, everybody cannot like you. There's got to be a few people in the crowd who don't like you. And that's good. That's the way it should be. Because we're all different. We all have different tastes. See, most people like me, but some people don't. And I'm all right with that. Really. Well, that's all today. That's all I have. Hasta mañana. Hasta luego. Que le vaya bien, amigos. Amigos y amigas. Hello, amigos. Please subscribe to my show. and share it with your friends. Also, click that little bell so that you will receive notice every time I post a new episode.